Brickmaniacs, hey, it's Lando here, and we are back at the designer's desk of Dan Siskin with his all-new Kettenkrad. What's going on, Dan? The Kettenkrad.
Kettenkrad,
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome. I don't know, have we done an episode about the Kettenkrad before?
We have not. This thing is so old. This predates Brickmania TV. So,
I think the Kettenkrad really does.
right. This is made before any of us were born. So the Kettenkrad, Kettenkrad's actually short. It's like some big long German word with 50 syllables, and as usual, they truncate it down to Kettenkrad or K-Krad or whatever. So, yeah. So, but we call it the Kettenkrad. It is a small farm tractor with a motorcycle wheel in the front.
It's such a cool combo.
And it was basically adopted by the German army as a prime mover for artillery pieces, or just to get supplies and ammunition through the snow and mud of the Eastern Front.
Nice. So what kind of what would be towing behind it commonly?
Well, when we made this kit originally, we put the pupchin.
The pupchin?
That's the pupchin. I think it's basically a small little anti tank weapon that was towed. It was too big for like guys to manipulate by hand, so they towed it behind. This was perfect. In this case, we didn't put we didn't put anything towed behind it.
Sure.
So you could have a towed trailer. There's really common. You have a little ammunition trailer that this thing would tow, or a small artillery piece. You could put a pack 38, something real small like that behind it. No problem.
Did I see one with a previous kit had a Nebelwerfer with it, or was that just?
We were just playing around with it. Yeah, it could easily pull a Nebelwerfer, so no problem.
Yeah. Some notable theaters that it fought in, or?
Well, you most commonly see them in the Eastern Front.
Sure.
It was a tracked tractor. It could go through mud. It could go through snow. It's pretty interesting that you have a steering, normal like motorcycle type steering, and when you start turning it a little bit too far, it actually starts breaking the tracks. So then the tracks will start turning just like you would expect. So
if you want to turn to the right, let's say this tread right here, the clutch would disengage, or it would break it somehow, and it would actually cause it to turn that direction.
So this does actually roll pretty good. We're talking a smooth surface here.
Yeah.
It does actually roll surprisingly well. The tracks are free moving.
Right.
For sure. The last time we did this, we released it as a kit, was back when we just came out with the track links.
Yeah.
So this is a slightly improved version. We have better parts available.
Those track links you can see from the bottom here.
I think the original was light gray, then we came out with a dark gray version. Maybe I'm mistaken, it could have been the other way around. And then recently we had a set of instructions for it, an updated set of instructions in Brickmania magazine. But so many people requested, hey, bring it back. They don't want to have to go look for the parts, so we did it for you. And not only did we bring back the kit, but we changed it to this sort of ambush camouflage.
Yeah, you got some really cool, it's starting off at the bottom here and then going on. Yeah, it's just a nice camo.
4-color camo scheme, which is kind of unusual for us. Usually you stick to a 3-tone, but 4-tone was not unheard of, and it does give it a little bit of a cooler look.
Yeah.
So completely updated. Made in a small batches, of course, just like all Brickmania kits.
It fits a guy just fine.
Fits two. You got one guy, one in front, one in back, which would be common. You'd see guys riding in the back.
Do they ever mount like machine guns on the back of this thing?
I've never seen that, but doesn't mean they couldn't.
It's already a motorcycle with tank treads, which is pretty freaking awesome to start with. If it had a gun on it, that'd be cool. I don't know. Yeah,
I've seen this. You may have seen it, Saving Private Ryan. There was a scene, they called it the rabbit, so they used it as the bait to catch the tiger tank.
Yeah, very cool.
So you did, if Saving Private Ryan is one of the places you're going to see it the most, but that's what it is. This is the vehicle.
How fast, do you know off the top of your head how fast these things would go?
I don't know the specifics. It's been a long time since I've looked at the research materials for this, but you'd be surprised how fast that some of these armored vehicles can go. It go easily faster than you could walk. Right. That's for damn sure.
That's cool.
That's for dang sure.
It's a smaller model, fairly straightforward build. Any notable techniques? Is this updated at all, or is this mostly
It has been updated. Not just the camouflage. There's certain parts that didn't exist when we first put this thing out. So there have been some updates. I would dare say improvements in the overall build of this.
What are some newer parts that you didn't have the first time around?
We didn't have, like, for example, the 3-long lightsaber blade. Right. So we had to use Technic flex tubing, which of course works just fine. That's much more expensive and harder to get.
And this is nice and clean, and nothing has to be cut to make it.
Yeah, absolutely correct. The other one had all kinds of we would call a shortcut. The part doesn't exist in Lego, so we make it. We modify it to make it.
So like you're referring to like flex tube specifically.
Right, and this one doesn't have any flex tube at all. Right. We've eliminated all the flex tubing out of it, and that not only does it make it more traditional Lego build, but it also makes it cheaper.
Sure, so. That's cool. Anything else in this kit that you'd like to go over?
No, I just think it's cool. I just love it.
This is a standard kit that you got to have for your dioramas if you're making some Eastern Front stuff.
Yeah, and the camouflage vehicles are by far the most popular that we've done. So we're going to keep the camouflage rolling.
It's cool. It's slick looking.
Yep. And you could, if you really wanted, build it an all tan and then do sort of an ambush camouflage or a curse type camouflage. Maybe we'll make a pack for that later. But
very cool. All right, we would love to see some dioramas or little builds featuring this kit.
Sure will.
Let us know in the comments what kit or what diorama that you're going to build. I think that'd be really cool to see that. So let us know what you're working on. With that, that's Dan's all-new Kettenkrad. A nice little update from a previous model. For more information, please check out brickmania.com.